Okay, so this video is for those of you who wanted to know how I did this corset belly band for this journal. So I am actually getting ready to make another one that's going to go inside of this journal. So I'm going to record this process for you for just the basic parts, not the decorating part. Because as we all know, the decorating takes way too long and, well, it just sucks at having to record for that much time. So I'm going to do just the measurements and the cutting and the gluing of all of it together. And then maybe I'll do the measurements for the eyelets. And then I will obviously be sharing it with you guys. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of heavyweight cardstock. This is what I use for mine. So they're nice and sturdy. This is 110 pound weight. And I'm cutting 2 pieces that are 3 1/4 inch by 6 inches. So there's one. There's one piece. There's my second piece. And then you need one piece that is 6 inches by 5.5 inches. And there's that. So now I'm going to set this aside because I won't need this until the next one. And I'm going to move this. And I cannot, for the life of me, find my little scoreboard. So I have to bring out the big one, which I hate because it drives me crazy. Anyway, so on the pieces that measure 3 1/4 by 6, on these pieces you need to score 1/2 inch along the 3 1/4 inch side. So I'm going to score 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to put this big clunky thing away. And then I'm going to fold those. So then we have our 2 flaps for the corset. So these are going to be glued on the back of this other piece. And if I remember correctly, I went down 1 inch, and then that's where I put my first 2 eyelets at the top of the corset. And then I did just about every quarter inch after that was an eyelet, because I did a total of 10 eyelets on this. You can go less if you want, and if you're using smaller eyelets you can even do more, but I did 10 on this one, which is probably a lot, but it's what I did. So I'm going to roughly do the same thing and see how it turns out. So for this, because I'm using black cardstock, if I can find anything I'm looking for, which obviously I can't because, well, things would never go right if I can actually find what I'm looking for. So I can't find my white paint pen, so I will use my white gel pen. And like I said, I went 1 inch from the top. And that's where I made my first mark. And that's the wrong gel pen. See, nothing is going right tonight. Let's try this again. Okay. And I'm going to go a little different this time. I'm going to do every 1/2 inch, which is probably what I did on the last one. I just didn't look to find out. So every 1/2 inch. So 1 inch, 1 1/2 inch, 2 inch, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, and 5 1/2. And I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side. And this is the same thing I did last time. And none of that was on camera, was it? I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm terrible at this. So I'm going to repeat the same thing on the other side, but to make it easier, I'm just lining them up and putting my mark right across from them the best I can. And there you have it. So it's just 1 inch down from the top, and then you put your first mark. And then it's every 1/2 inch after that, all the way to the bottom. And for mine, I am using my Crocodile 2. And I have to use the 3/16 setting. And then even with that, let me show you. Even with that being done, the holes are not big enough for the eyelets that I have. The eyelets that I have are supposed to be 3/16 as well. And I ordered them off of Amazon, and I love them because they come in a wide variety of colors. But they're not big enough, so I have to take my scissors, and I have to do that. And then, and only then, if I can find the right color eyelet here, can I get the eyelet in the hole. So, obviously, the eyelet's not going on there yet because I have to decorate it. So, that's what you could do. I hope this video helps you guys. After you're done doing your eyelets, you then glue each flap to the side. Then you run your ribbon. So you decorate, do your eyelets, run your ribbon, then glue it to the back of this, and then you glue the whole thing on the inside cover of your journal or wherever you're putting it in your journal or whatever you're doing with it. I hope this video helped, and if you guys have any more questions, hit me up. Bye.